the Lone Wanderer, Root. Let's check out the tutorial on how to play this interesting character in Legendary Tactics.
Okay, so this is the last part of the tutorial. We felt a little bit overwhelmed by the Woodland Alliance, but how hard could the Lone Wanderer be? Because there's only
I'm
one
sure
of them.
they're not scaled. There's no way they're scaled. The wily vagabond wishes to gain fame or infamy in the midst of this brewing conflict. He scores by completing quests for the creatures of the woodland and by aiding and harming the other factions. Oh,
Yes.
interesting.
So
All right, so
yeah,
we're looking
'cause
at doing
I remember
quests
in the game
here.
we played, he would pop by and like give us cards, and he scored victory points for doing it.
Well, there he is. He just pops up in the middle of a little bush there.
Yeah.
Your vagabond character is represented by a single pawn that can move and fight like a warrior and begins the game in forest.
Oh wow, look at that! They can zip around. They
Early
can-
risers, vagabond may slip between forests and clearings each bird song.
so at the
Let's
beginning
slip
of the
into
turn,
a clearing.
So they can just. Whoop.
Oh yeah, he just zips in there, doesn't
Yeah.
he?
Yeah.
These are your actions.
And then we've got a satchel.
Your available
so
actions are mostly
in the
determined by the
satchel-
items you hold in the satchel. Okay.
Interesting. Okay.
So we can boot, torch,
So I
or
guess you
sword.
craft cards to build a bigger satchel, so you can make. Do
Oh,
more
right. Okay.
Interesting
When
stuff.
item is used to perform an action, it is exhausted. You can't take that action until the
It's
item is refreshed in
refreshed.
birdsong.
So that's interesting. Okay.
Ruins are
Ruins.
scattered
I didn't
across
even
the
notice
map that
the
hold
ruins,
new
but
items
now-
for Vagabond. Explore the ruin in your space using your torch item.
Yeah. All right. On Earth, do you do that? Okay, we explore.
There we go. Oh, I got a VP for doing that.
Yeah, we found a. Okay, so we use up
can
the. I
move.
guess the torch allows you to explore the treasure chest, and we found a hammer, which gives us. We can repair stuff.
Okay,
so
all
now we're
right.
gonna
Okay.
move.
Each hammer you exhaust contributes to one toward crafting cards that costing the suit of your clearing. Collecting more than one hammer will allow you to craft more expensive items. All right, good. Craft
So
mouse in a sack. Now to score one VP in game.
mouse in a sack. Okay,
Mouse in a sack. Why not?
so that's the card. Okay, so what does that? What does that do for us though?
We'll get you a VP.
Yeah, I'll take the VP.
The number of items you can hold is limited by the 6 slots in your satchel. Each money bag you acquire increases the amount
Oh,
of standard
okay.
items you can store in your satchel by 2.
Huh. So that expands. We go from 6 to 8. So that makes sense. Okay, so you want to build the satchel
2 rounds
capacity.
are exhausted, so let's end daylight and rest. All right.
Yeah. So
Marquise de Cat's turn. All right, what is this crazy Marquis going to be up to? His old
See what
wily
happens.
tricks.
But I, you
Do
know,
a lot of recruiting.
I don't even know what the conflict here is between the Wanderer, the Lone Wanderer,
Vagabond.
and the Marquise de Cat. Like, it'd be
Oh,
very-
there's the Woodland Alliance up to their wily ways, shouting from
Yeah.
a podium.
I wonder if you could actually play the Lone Wanderer against, like, could you play a 2-player game with the Lone Wanderer against the Marquise de Cat, for example? I have no idea. Probably, because
I
you're
see.
just
Oh,
one
right,
token
right,
wandering
right.
around. I don't know. It's like, okay, so we refresh.
All right, so here
3
now it
items.
wants to trade with the. It says Woodland Alliance has a crossbow for trade. Slip into the forest above as you head their way.
Oh, okay.
Oh, we're gonna creep into the forest, are we?
Yes, I guess so. And then we got to move into the clearing, which is sympathetic to the
Woodland Alliance.
Woodland Alliance.
You can
so-
give a card matching your
So you
clearing
can like
suit to
zip
another
around
player
the map. That's really
to improve
interesting.
your relationship with them.
Yeah. Okay. That's the aid. So I guess we give up a mouse card, but I don't have a mouse card.
No, it's a hawk. The hawk. And now we
Oh,
can
sorry.
choose an
Yes,
item
that's
to
true.
take.
Yeah. Okay, because the hawk is a wild card, right? So
So we've received aid there. Okay, so I wonder if
Okay.
that's like the coin series at all.
yeah. Well,
Sorry, not coin.
Labyrinth.
Well, it's labyrinth.
Yeah.
I was thinking of.
Okay. So
Thank
we
you
took
for the aid,
crossbow.
friend.
I don't know where
Be
the
careful with that crossbow we gave you. Oh, no problem.
No,
Thanks,
we took
Woodland
the
Alliance.
crossbow, but I don't know where. Oh, there it is. Okay, the
It's
crossbow.
in your stash. Yeah, it's in your
Okay.
chest.
So we can battle with that.
Yeah, we'll be able to fight. The crossbow can be used to remove battle. You can use the crossbow to remove a building. Oh, okay.
Ooh. Use it now on those unsuspecting cats.
Oh boy, those cats shall die a
Take
most
that.
merciless death. Oh, right in the face. We're no friend of the Marquis.
So now they're hostile, and once they're hostile, we get it. Okay, so once they're mad at us, then we get victory points for removing them. But they probably won't trade with us. We have to use an additional boot to move into them, and we'll use our sword to polish them off.
Use your sword to battle a weakened enemy. Sure, let's fight them.
I have to say again, this does feel quite original. You know what I mean?
Oh my gosh, it
does feel.
It is awesomely original. Yes, yes. I mean, to come up with this many levels of complexity for each faction, just genius.
And the interactions, I'm like, this would be
so
very
good.
tricky. I don't know how you would balance that in a play test. Like, just so much going on.
There is a fair bit going on. Yeah.
Yeah. I mean,
I agree.
We have similar stuff like this to in coin series kind of stuff.
But
it's,
would you even? It rivals coin in a lot of ways, I'd say.
Yeah. Well, someone had said that it was meant to be based on coin actually, but it just. Oh wow. Yeah, they're really ganging up on me.
Yeah, same here. When you take hits in battle, you must damage that many items. Oh, items.
So I did damage 2 items. Oh, 3 items? Oh shoot! I did damage 3 items.
I did.
Huh. That's interesting. So they can beat you up, but they only, I guess, hurt your items. So what is a damaged item then? We have to repair. Okay. Huh. Yeah, but as I said, like, what's interesting about this tutorial, it's really nicely done. It's very well guided, but I feel like if you took me through this tutorial and then
put you to the game, you'd have no clue.
I'd have no clue.
Not for the last 2 factions anyway.
Not for the first 2. But Woodland
No.
Alliance and this guy, I'm like, okay, I'm trying
No,
to
the
figure
last
out-
2, that's what I mean. Yeah, the last 2 I would be
Yes.
a little bit lost still playing.
Yeah. So if I slip into the forest, it's interesting that you slip into the forest and then, yeah, it's neat. Okay, so you do certain actions in the forest like repairs and lick your wounds, I guess, and so how do we get? I guess we've got to craft boots and stuff.
Slipping into the forest? Oh, yeah.
Because we can't move into cat spaces because we ticked them off, so they're hostile to us. So we need to spend an extra boot in order to get into their space. So
Yeah.
yeah.
Now, is it the Marquise de Cat's turn for you yet?
The Woodland Alliance just is going. They're doing their thing. They're crafting some cards and they're causing some outrage and,
Oh, yeah.
training some
Okay.
dudes.
The standard.
The standard, the usual.
All right. You're just a little ahead of me.
Yeah.
Because they're just going now.
Yeah.
You're a little quicker on the click.
Yes. So we repaired everything. Now we get to do a quest. A bear is rampaging in a. How do we know? It says a bear is rampaging in a clearing nearby.
Oh, yes.
Slip in here
There's
and
the
see
quest.
if we can help. But where's the quest?
Fend off the bear. Okay.
Oh.
I can gain a point or I can draw 2 cards. You know what? I'm just going to take the
okay.
cheap.
So there's certain quests, so you need to drop 2 cards or give up 1 victory point. You need the fire and the crossbow. Okay.
Reach the next relationship with the Woodland Alliance by aiding them twice in 1 turn.
Do you want to take the victory points or 2 cards?
I took the VP.
Did you? Okay. I will
Yeah. It may have been the cheap way out, but
Yeah. Okay. Reach the next relationship with the Woodland Alliance by aiding them twice. Okay, well, let's aid them.
Yes. So how do we... Oh, yeah, we got to give them some love.
So I think... yeah, so there must be... the relationships there are some sort of a tracking system. So we're neutral with the Irie if they were around. Other players don't have... okay.
So I can only aid them one time. Your effort is appreciated. Oh, we could aid them again.
Yeah, so
Perfect.
that's
There
the
we
goal
go.
is to aid them twice. So what did you gave them a card, right?
Yeah, you have to give them the mouse card.
Oh, because they're in the mouse clearing?
Yeah, the mouse area.
Okay.
So I've just aided them twice. I've gotten my requisite aids there. Explore another ruin to complete a quest. And gain 15 points to complete this scenario. We have to explore a ruin.
Okay. It seems like a bit of a poor trade to give them a card and you get an item which gives you like extra abilities to use on your turn.
Trying to think of where the ruin would be.
The ruin's in the space. Do you see like looks like a treasure chest there?
Oh, that's the ruin. Okay,
Yes.
I did see that. Yes.
Yeah. So, yeah, because you can use the torch item to explore the ruin and maybe get some cards out of it. So,
Okay.
so I'm going to. Oh, my torch is
Guard
exhausted.
duty. So I could do a quest. I can't really do a quest though. I can battle.
Okay, I'm crafting cards here. I got 2 victory points for that. The tutorial's nice too. It doesn't overstay its welcome in this. You know, you can. It's kind of involved because you're gonna look at 15 to 20 minutes per faction, but overall, it's not too overwhelming in that sense. Like it's okay as far as that goes.
Yeah.
How do you do guard duty? So you get these quests, right? So.
Yeah, I'm just trying to figure out perform actions using items.
Yeah, I guess I can move if I want to. Sure, let's move in here.
All right.
No, I'll just move on, I guess.
I got some aid out of that.
Yeah. This Lone Wanderer as well would take a little bit of time to kind of get your mind around what you're trying to do, where you're trying to go, because you can kind of go anywhere, and it doesn't seem to matter which clearing you're in as long as it matches the suit that you're. Like, is there any point to going all over the map? That's something I'd like to learn.
Yeah. Well, we are supposed to try and check out explore a ruin, which I haven't done yet.
Yes, so you just need to make sure to use your torch.
Right. Now, how do you actually use the torch? I'm still a little confused on how you use the torch.
You just click. Oh, we've got to slip to a location. Okay. All right, I'll slip here. I don't know why I needed to slip, but I slipped. Okay, so you click on the torch, I think, or you click on the ruin. How do you do this? Oh, click on the ruin on the at the bottom right. There's like a little treasure chest there.
Okay. Yep.
And it exhausts your torch. You get a victory point, and you also get
I see. Okay.
a bonus, card or whatever. So I've got to complete a quest though. So we need fire and I guess we've used up my fire. Yeah.
I have the torch. I can't seem to. There we go. Explore a ruin.
Okay, so I think you actually have to move to the appropriate clearing in order to be able to craft stuff. So
Perform actions using a
see if I
quest.
figured this out.
How do you all right, we want to complete a quest. Oh, and there's different. Oh, I see. Okay, so we need the torch and the hammer, or the torch and the sword. Okay.
Yeah. Oh, I'll aid this guy. Why not?
Torch and the hammer.
He's
We
a
need some more
friend.
torches.
Let's exhaust the. No, I'm not going to fight this turn, so let's exhaust that. I'm going to be very, very helpful.
Diplomatic.
Diplomatic.
What are you at for your VPs? I'm at 9 myself.
Actually, maybe I will battle. I just said that. I tricked the Woodland Alliance into thinking I wasn't going to attack him, and then I did. So what I'm curious about is if I aid a hostile power, does that flip him back to being sympathetic? We'll see. They're gonna be pretty mad at me, I think. So
Your satchel's overcrowded at the moment. Uh-oh.
yeah, so you got to make sure your satchel is. Oh, okay. So when you move into a space, like basically when you aid, it boosts your. When you aid someone, it boosts your status with them. But if you attack them, then it takes them down a notch, I think. So. Because I attacked the Woodland Alliance seemingly without consequence. So.
Oh.
Yeah, and that's, I think, again, if there is a fault with the tutorial, kind of along similar lines to what I've already said, it's that there's stuff happens and it's like, oh, okay, and why did it do that? And you know,
Yes,
and
yes.
it's doing all the bookkeeping for you. If you're familiar with Root,
It's not overly explaining.
No, it just kind of like does its thing and quickly. Which is
Yes.
fine, but I think it's something where you really need to.
What are you at for your VP score right
11.
now? 11?
Yes,
Okay, I'm
But-
at 10. Have you completed your quest
I
yet?
have not. I need to get my torch back in order. I had to use up my torch because
Torch and okay.
I had to use up my torch because it was whoops. Because I needed to open up the ruins, so
Yeah.
now I can complete a quest though.
All right, I need a torch, and I believe I need a torch and the sword or the hammer.
I'm gonna expel bandits. How did you activate the quest? Like, how did you choose the?
I think what you do is you click on it,
Yeah. But then it just
I'm
bounces.
thinking. And I have the torch.
Do you have
The
to be in a
hammer.
specific spot?
You have a
maybe?
damage item, exhaust it with a hammer.
Maybe I need to be in a specific spot. So I'll just try and move into a clearing where there's kind of the matching suit, and we'll see if that does the job. Yes, it does. You have to be in the right clearing.
Oh, choose a damaged item to repair. Oh.
Yeah, that's when you go into the woods. You can fix stuff if it's damaged.
Oh, okay. I was actually in a clearing. That's weird.
Oh, okay.
Oh, I didn't get to actually do what I was hoping. I wanted to complete my quest, but it didn't happen
Yeah.
just yet.
So I gave some aid, and I think I'm out of options. Huh. So yeah, the cats and the Woodland Alliance are battling it out, and they're doing their thing. Again, I imagine as well, like if you're playing with other players, there's probably a lot of like negotiating and back and forth. You know, in this case, it's everything's just kind of happening, and I don't feel I'm really affecting very much.
In control of a lot of it, eh?
Yeah.
Yes.
Oh wow, I was just in a revolt, and yeah, I have to damage 3 items.
Yep, that's what I do too.
I don't want to damage my torch. I like the torch. What's the quest? Torch and sword. So I will not torch the 3 items to damage. Yikes. Okay.
Now, how did you? Were you able to actually complete a quest?
Yes, I was.
How did you do
have
that?
to move to the clearing. So if you look at the quests, they each have a symbol on them.
Oh.
At the top left.
Yes,
so you have
yes,
to
yes,
be
yes.
in
Okay, so
that
you have to move to
clearing.
that symbol.
Yes, you have to be in that clearing.
Okay.
Yeah, it's kind of interesting. The Lone Wanderer feels like a bit of a sideshow. I mean, everything is kind of happening around. There's all sorts of battles going on, but the Lone Wanderer is just kind of like doing his own thing. And I guess there's an influence there. You know, obviously, like if you're giving aid and so forth, then you know, if you're giving aid, then it's, you know, something that is probably, you know, it's probably helpful to the other side, and it definitely affects their, you know, situation. So let me see if I can do a quest here.
Okay, I'm gonna try to get this last quest done if I can.
Yeah, so I just need to get to a mouse clearing. I just left a mouse clearing, darn it. So yeah, we'll just move into the mouse clearing here, I think.
All right, I'm going to try my best to. Are you still at 11, or have you
I'm
done?
just about to do my last quest for the victory here.
Oh, nice. Okay.
So that's interesting. I mean, as I said, the lone, like, just first impression, the Lone Wanderer feels like a bit of a sideshow in that, and everyone else kind of is doing their own thing and taking territory, and you're just quietly going about your day. Obviously, you're helping the other sides, so you affect the game. You're not just totally, you know, ineffective and isolated in your play. But anyways, it'd be very interesting to you know, try. I mean, maybe the Lone Wanderer is a little bit of a timer, you know, for the other players to pay attention to.
Yes.
You know, I'm not sure. Yeah. Anyway, it's interesting. Where are you at right now?
So I have to complete a quest. I'm still at 10 of 15 for my VPs.
Yeah. Okay. Well, we'll let you complete that, and then.
Yeah.
But anyway, thank you so much for watching. We've completed all the tutorials now, so we encourage you to go out and take what you've observed here and you know, incorporate it into your play. Hopefully, it's been helpful walking through and seeing our mistakes and our foibles and and
yes,
you know,
indeed,
struggling with the concepts. But you know, I guess as we've completed the tutorial, I feel like it's a great introduction to Root, but I still feel like I probably should read the rules. You know, at the end of the day, just to make sure I got everything down properly. Or at least play the tutorial. Maybe it makes more sense when you play through the tutorial a couple of times, and you know. But I had much more a sense of the Lone Wanderer than the Woodland Alliance. That one is still a little bit baffling to me. But
a bit of an enigma. Yes,
yeah.
I agree.
But it might be neat to go back to try the Marquise de Cat and see. Maybe we're like, oh my gosh, this is so easy, you know?
Right.
Because we've got a little more familiar with it. So. But anyway, thanks so much for watching. I'm NATO.
I'm Cax.
And this has been
Legendary Tactics.